Hello and welcome to the ExtremeZPodcast, the only Dokkan podcast making your favorite talk show format relevant again. I'm your host, Dokkan Assets, aka Epic Mewtwo. I said it backwards, but we're gonna roll with it.
I'm your co-host, Game On.
And welcome to episode 56 of the ExtremeZPodcast. Unless I messed up the title last time, which I kind of am vaguely remembering that happening. Let me go make sure, but
Close enough.
Regardless, how y'all doing tonight? It is definitely a great day to be playing some Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, because I guess what, boys? We got some exciting things to talk about today. We are going to be oh yeah, brother. We're going to be talking about the 6th anniversary today. We wanted to discuss if the banners live up to the hype, because I know that a lot of people were really, really excited for these banners, and I have seen some mixed opinions on how they turned out.
No.
So I wanted to, not super mixed. It also, I know, is probably a little bit biased because, of course, some of the people who are saying that there are whales, so they have everything, which is also me too. But yeah, so I can't blame them necessarily. But I digress.
No problem.
We're gonna talk. Wait, what?
Whale problems,
Yeah, just don't be free to play. Easy.
Wait a minute.
But anyway, no, for real though, we're going to be discussing that at today's topic. But before we get into any of that, we are going to get right into the news. Let's just jump right into it, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea, bro. Alrighty. So we are actually starting with JP, and we are actually starting with an update right off the bat. The update version 4.14.1. This is the newest update to JP at the time, because we're going to get to that. And dun dun da 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 da. This update added in the function for support memory. So this allowed us to actually use it in the game, obviously obtain it, use the reels to buy it, so on and so forth. And that was basically the gist of it. There wasn't really too much else. Yeah. Obviously they always say that there's bug fixes in there, which I mean, I would hope that they actually do. But there is another update actually that we did get from JP Dokkan Battle that I don't think that they actually talked about in the news. So I kind of want to just... Oh, no, they do talk about it here. Yes, they do. Okay, so I'll talk about it when I get there. I just wanted to make sure. Now, we did also have a pretty big bug, actually, when it came to JP Dokkan, because with the brand new update, there was actually a bug that basically, well, I'm going to tell you right now. The following bugs have been confirmed. Details of the bug: the app may be forcibly terminated if started. The same phenomenon occurs again above the bug occurs. So it was basically the game was crashing quite a bit with the new update. Not everybody experienced this. Some people did. But I was about to say in honor of. I don't think that's quite the right word, but because of that bug, yeah, close enough. Because of that bug, we did actually get another version update, which again, I'll talk about that when it actually comes out in our little timeline here. But that has been fixed by now. We did also get two very interesting updates to some story events before the anniversary actually went live. We got an update to the 6 vs 7 story event, and we got an update to the That's My Bulma Vegeta story event. And both of these actually added categories to boost their drops for both of these events. Very, very nice stuff for these. There's also a couple of different like edits to drops on stages as well, but this was implemented because these stages are pretty notorious for having terrible drop rates.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, they're mad stinky. Yeah. So, very nice that these got a little bit of an update. I will say that this, funny enough, sorry, stay hydrated, kids, did cause a little bit of ruckus in the community because it made people curious to see if the anniversary was actually going to be somewhat Battle of Gods themed, since they were updating this Vegeta event and then they were updating the 6 for 7 event. But we kind of figured out that it was actually just Tournament of Power and Ascension to Godhood, Goku and Vegeta related events, which obviously makes sense that that's my Bulma Vegeta. So all of that was added and is active now. Chain battle rewards for the last one were distributed. I wonder if we'll get a new chain battle. That'll be curious to see. But from the celebration beforehand, we had a bunch of events come back. But more importantly, right, we had those events update and release. We also had a brand new SNS campaign come out on JP, where you could get some 6th anniversary tickets by smashing that the SNS.
Wait a minute.
We made it there eventually. The SNS button. And basically, you could just get some of the 6th anniversary banner tickets, which was pretty cool. Now, along with that, we also, of course, had the countdown login bonus, which basically every single day you got a stone and 5 tickets for the banner. As well, a bunch of other events came out as well with the countdown, the Dragon Ball Super Broly events, all of the Tournament of Power events, stuff like that. But we did also have the countdown campaign just basically continue throughout the whole, length of, the countdown. With all of these events going live, though, obviously it hinted towards Tournament of Power, which we kind of knew from the get-go because of everything that has happened. This, of course, had login bonus missions, Dokkan events live. Like I said, everything that is related to, like, Godhood events was basically live. Every Tournament of Power event, every easy area. But this was pretty cool, and this also did end up extending into the actual anniversary. The 5 to 3 minute stamina. Yatta! Let's go! Very excited about that one. Obviously, it is always a fantastic time when that is implemented. I'm not even going to lie to you, bro. Like, I kind of just wish that was permanent. I know that that's maybe... Yeah, I don't know if that's realistic to ask, but I would still want it to happen anyway.
I feel 5 minute stamina isn't at least the worst, thankfully.
Oh, no, 100% not.
Yeah, a certain other game.
Masters!
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I had something in my throat.
Very, very bad throat, you know?
But anyway, yeah, so Pokemon Masters, stinky on that front. But with this as well, we did have some discounts at the Baba Shop, which is obviously always a good time. We also had 4 times XP go up as well. Always great to see that. Of course, for higher and lower leveled players, it is good because, well, of course, for us at the higher ranks, it's harder to rank up. So obviously, it is a little bit easier to attempt to achieve the next rank through smashing the story mode over and over again. And obviously for lower level players, every time you run one event, it's like rank up, rank up, rank up, rank up, rank up. So that is also very, very nice.
Pretty much.
We did also have a comeback campaign go live for the countdown. This was basically however many returning players that we could get. We got a certain number of rewards, and I believe we did get all of these rewards already. Yes, we did indeed, because we got those 3 other guys the other day. Yeah. This was part of the comeback campaign, so I guess it kind of doesn't surprise me. But at the same time, I mean, I guess people were excited for the anniversary, you know what I mean? So people were returning to the game for that. But we did also have the announcement of the 6th anniversary live stream, which happened on the 30th on, technically Friday for us, but Saturday in Japan. Weird how time zones work, but that was also a thing.
Thank you, time zones.
Thank you, time zones. We also had the countdown continue throughout the week, and here was something else that I wanted to talk about. So we had this update go live, which was the 4.14.2 update. This update did indeed fix the bug that JP was facing about the whole thing where it was crashing. Excuse me, which is obviously a good thing because, of course, well, I mean, I would hate to play the game if it was just crashing consistently. That just wouldn't be fun. But
yeah, that would very not be fun.
Stinky. But regardless, what this actually did, besides fix the bug, was also implement a lot more of safety net's features. It did not force this update on you. It was literally there because if your game was crashing, you could update your game and then, fix the problem. But this update was not forced on users. It did eventually get forced, which we will also get to that a little bit later. But this update actually implemented a lot more of safety net's features. I did a whole video talking about it. It's the video about our emulators Dunzo for Dokkan. So if you would like to hear more of my thoughts on that, more than this little segment here, you can definitely go check that video out. But TLDR, take your accounts off of emulators, and safety net sucks. Moving on.
Yeah.
Obviously, the countdown bonus continued and continued. We did get a little bit of a promo image for the God of Destruction event, where we would be able to obtain this Zeno support memory. We got a notice of a new boss rush stage. We got the notice of this new story event with this Master Roshi card, where he goes from SSR to TUR. We also got a Universe 7 story event, where you can farm up a Krillin and a Teen, and you can also farm up a Roshi NTN, both of these being dual units, which are really cool. They definitely need to do more dual units. I'm glad to see that, like, they're just kind of, going for it. Very nice stuff here. But with this event as well, you can also obtain the Master and Disciple support memory with Gohan and Piccolo, which is also very cool. Always nice to see them doing some variety when it comes to new stuff. And I do yeah?
I was gonna say, you need 100 of the shards, I guess, of the memory to permanently unlock it, and then you have it just permanently.
Very interesting. It is definitely an interesting system how they work. But yes, so login bonus finally hit its final day. This was a day before the live stream. We then did have a update to the game, which was version 4.14.3. This update not only, I guess just kind of did a little bit of updates for the game itself. The more important thing to take note with this is that basically this ended up forcing the safety net update onto users. So everything that was in that update of the 1.14.2 was now forced upon to people. And of course, they also updated the game for the sake of the anniversary as well. Whenever they give no details for an update, right? Whenever they're just like, oh yeah, it's bug fixes and content and stuff like that. Usually they're trying to block modding and stuff like that behind the scenes when it's not like a super substantial update. But I digress. This update was fully released and now made it so that you had to get the new update from before, because obviously it's included into this. That's how updates work. I mean, that would be weird if it didn't work. Anyway. All right, moving on. Besides that, though, we did also have the 6th anniversary login bonus begin. This was cool because to kick this off, we did have 30 stones, which I know a lot of people actually thought that wasn't enough. And thankfully, I will say, it turns out that we were, right to think that, because the stones kind of came in later, which was very nice. But we also got the free-to-play box trophy MUI Goku, which is a very, very cool card, I have to say. I very, very much so like the look of this guy.
Pretty good, too.
Yeah, he is pretty good. Unfortunately, his essay is hot garbage.
Yeah, don't expect much from the box trophy essays.
Yeah, I wish he was good. I don't know why they don't just, do that now. I don't know. I know that, I understand kind of why they do, but at the same time, it's like, bro, just give it a cool super. I know no one's ever gonna use it, but like, just give it something. It doesn't have to be complicated. Like, just make it like one of the world tournament cards, you know?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Nonetheless,
definitely
though.
can't complain too much personally.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I definitely can't complain too much personally
Yeah.
about it.
We did also get a little bit of a promo for the 3 different types of 6th anniversary tickets. Of course, we have the normal 6th anniversary ticket. We have the 66 summon ticket, which unfortunately we're going to have to wait a month.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Where's the 66 ticket?
I'm leaving the call. But no, for real though, the 66 ticket won't even be here for like a lifetime, so don't even worry about it, bro.
It was the same way as last year, which I mean, it's still basically 250 stones worth of units. Actually, more like 300, 335, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah, close like it. And a free LR, so I mean, hey, you take those.
Yeah, we'll take it. But we are going to have to wait to literally like the end of February to be able to get these because they are going to be stretching these out throughout the whole anniversary, unfortunately. But we did have a 3rd type of ticket that was added into the game. You can get some of them now through missions and login and stuff like that. But this is called the, oh boy, what is the technical name of this? Hold on. I'll look. I think it's called the Thank You Gratitude ticket. Let me just look at my mega thread just to make sure.
Something along those lines.
Yes, but this ticket right here, we don't actually know what it's. Sorry, super gratitude ticket. We don't actually know, bro. How can you be super grateful and not just grateful? That's crazy.
What about ultra grateful?
Maximum over grateful.
I was thinking it, but I was gonna say it.
That is good, bro. But we currently do not know what these tickets do. All we know is that you are going to be able to use them on a banner in mid-February, which is going to be interesting to see what this is. I know a lot of people were kind of speculating that this is going to be some kind of guaranteed LR thing, or this is going to be something as a little bit of a compensation for the lack of stones that we got in the beginning of the anniversary here during the countdown. There is some stuff that I feel like has very much so remedied that by this point, so I don't know if that's as much of a contender as a piece of speculation, but nonetheless, it is definitely going to be interesting to see what these are. And like, literally, I'm so fiending to know what they do. I don't even know why, because it could just be nothing. But they've never added in a ticket like this before, and even talked about it in the news, and then not actually told us what it did. So it's just very interesting to me.
Yeah,
that they're doing it that way.
All I know is that it's for some sort of banner, but what that is, who knows?
Yeah, we'll have to see. But the 6th anniversary finally arrived on JP with the campaign info. Of course, we have the intro movie. We have login bonus missions. We also had the Love Saves the Universe Team Cooperation campaign. Basically, just more missions to complete. Of course, we had the Dual Dokkan Fest for LR MUI Goku and Blue Evo Vegeta. Both of those banners pretty good, which is what we're going to talk about today. But we also had their Dokkan Fest events go live. We have the 66 thank you, Brain, ticket banner now live. Obviously, you cannot actually summon on the ticket version yet because, of course, well, I mean, we don't have all the tickets. But there is the stone version of this banner live, which I don't know how I feel about summoning on that one. I'm going to be honest. The interesting thing is that, unfortunately, they bumped it up to costing 250 stones this year rather than 200, which I understand it's 66 characters instead of 55, but, like, I don't know, man. But
personally, I've seen...
Yeah.
Just to say, personally, I've seen a bit too many complaints about something like that, because, like, if they were giving still like 55 units and made it cost 250, then there's an obvious problem there.
Why?
But we're getting 11 more units for 50 stones, so technically an extra unit.
I guess, but I don't know. Because the only thing that, see, I would be a little bit more okay with them charging more if it wasn't literally just one unit guaranteed SSR, which, granted, they are LR, but you're not guaranteed to get more than the LR. And trust
Really? I thought it
me,
was at least 3 or something guaranteed.
is it? Well, here, let me look up on the wiki real quick to verify
Yeah,
that.
let's fact check.
Yeah, good idea.
Because I remember it was multiple.
It would be. Let me see. We are here. Oh, it doesn't say on the wiki. Bruh.
Oof.
Stinky wiki. Well, if you can find that information, definitely let me know.
Yeah.
But regardless, the cool thing about this banner that I can definitely give it is the fact that actually all of the current unfeatured LRs are on this banner, which is
Very nice.
pretty crazy because last year that was not the case. And obviously when it comes to banners like this, they don't usually bring it up to the most current LR. So cool to see that. It is literally everything, Turles included, and everything before him. It's very
Do we
nice
know
to see.
if certain LRs are in the guaranteed spot, or is it all LRs?
Um, I believe it should be everything, as far as I understand.
Because I'm just saying, since New Year's changed how it was a bit, I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be surprised if they changed this somehow. Let
Gotcha.
me see if I can find.
Yeah, no. On the banner though, on DBZ Space, it does indeed only just say there will always be one character who can awaken to LR.
Okay, let me see if I can find it on
Yeah.
the wiki. You continue though.
Okay. Regardless, though, if you would like to summon on it, it is definitely not the worst idea. Of course, you have a
Yeah, it's
chance to get
still
a
a
new
free
LR.
LR, at
Yeah.
least, even if you just do the ticket summon.
And, well, yeah, the ticket summon regardless is awesome, even though it kind of stinks we have to wait so long. But the other thing to keep in mind as well is that the LRs are in the unfeatured pool on this banner. And keep in mind, there aren't really, Dokkan Fest on this banner or anything like that. And there is a whole slew of unfeatured units, which as well on this banner, the unfeatured units are actually fantastic. It is basically every single new unfeatured featured unit on the Dokkan Fest banners since like Namek Goku.
Yeah, this is a really good lineup of unfeatured features.
Yeah,
Like, honestly.
definitely the best one I think that we have ever seen. If I
Oh
had
yeah,
to say,
honestly.
if I may be so bold. Nonetheless, though, we did have the normal ticket summon go up as well. We did also have the shop for the 6th anniversary coins go up too. The cool thing about this is that there are some units that were not previously available on JP that you can now obtain via this coin shop. Like, basically, the Super Saiyan Goku that JP threw to get Frieza, you can now get him. He is advertised on the front of this little notice here, which is
Finally.
cool. Not that we really needed him, I guess, but still cool to have him as a box
I mean,
trophy.
it's nice for collection.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously, when this eventually comes to global, of course, it'll literally be the same. So global can get the other units that JP won with their celebrations and whatnot.
I'm so glad they started doing that, by the way.
Yeah,
Just
very,
want to put that out
very
there.
good idea. Yeah, I like it because
I prefer it being like not like just like time exclusive, more than
yeah,
just like version exclusive.
hmm
I feel like that's a lot better.
I agree with that. I think it looks good, or I think it looks good. I think it is good, rather.
Yeah.
Very good stuff there. Anyhow, though, we also got the redstone, which was pretty cool because, of course, it's literally a free unit. And they actually did update the redstone this time around. We got Topo and
Yeah, I saw that.
Dispo added to the redstone, which was pretty cool, if I do say so myself. They are both very good unfeatured units. Obviously, the Topo, Dokkan awakens into the God of Destruction Topo, and he now has an easy A. So definitely not a bad pick for a unit as well. We did also get the purple stone go up too, and they actually did update the purple stone as well. The purple stone now has the 100% LRs as well as the 90% LRs. And they did update the units who come with some of these LRs. I believe Some of them are the same, but some of them are definitely different than last time. So yeah, it is a pretty good looking thing. If you would like to pick this up, obviously the only unfortunate thing about the purple stone is that, of course, well, if you want it, you're unfortunately going to have to pay a pretty penny for it, because the only way to get the LR is spend the 3 purple stones on the LR. But they did also add some other characters to the category version of this, which if you spend 2 purple stones, then you can pick up a category lead, and you can also pick up a 120 lead, which for the 120 leads basically the same as last time, but they also did add Super Boot and Metal Cooler were not there last time. I don't remember if MVP 17 wasn't, or was. He might have been. I don't remember, but
maybe.
Or Future Gohan. I don't remember if he was there either, but definitely Super Boo and Metal Cooler are new. So very, very nice to have those boys added. Again, I don't know if I would necessarily recommend that just for the LR, but obviously if you're going to buy the stones, and I guess you might as well, right?
Yeah.
No harm in that. Super Stone sale, which was okay. It's definitely not the best, but it is definitely not the worst super sale that I've ever seen. They're doing a little bit better about keeping it super, but I will say I am quite glad that I decided to pick up all those New Year's sales when I did, because they were much better than the 6th anniversary sales.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah, so I am glad that I was right about that to go ahead and pick all those up. We did also get a new SNS campaign where you can get some stones every day by hitting the good old SNS button. So definitely not a bad campaign there. And then we basically have everything else that we got announced before with the events, the Universe 7 event, the Roshi event. We also had the reset of the Elder Kai banner. We now also have, oh, I actually need to do this today. Thank you for reminding me, Brain. You're welcome. We had the Fitboo event go live, the Majin Buu's Shape Up Training, very cute event here. Obviously, this is, referencing Majin Buu's training for the Tournament of Power that he did not join. Unfortunate. But regardless, ooh, I heard my echo there. Wow, that's powerful. Thank you. Thank you, voice. I was like, but no, you get some equipment for Universe 7 from this event, which is a pretty cool way to bring that to us. We also had the release of the God of Destruction event, and this event is actually pretty interesting because it kind of, I take this with a grain of salt, I suppose, but kind of all but confirms that the anniversary is going to be 3 parts. Because there are 12 Gods of Destruction, and they have only released, they've only released 4 of them so far. That's why if you've been keeping up with the leaks, you would have seen that we've seen the first 4 God of Destructions from Universe 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we can assume that for part 2, they are going to do the next 4, and then for part 3, they are going to do the last 4. Again, that is just an assumption at the moment, so take that with a grain of salt as you will, but it definitely seems likely. I would be surprised if that's not the way that they're going to do it. So yeah. Yeah, we will see on that. New boss rush stage. We also do have ESBR, and we have SBR here every day. Every single EZA is live as well. Also, another cool thing is that the potential orb event boost, where when you run the event, you get that extra stage with more orbs. That is going to be here during the weekends of the anniversary, which is cool. We also do have the special anniversary battlefield as well, the 6th anniversary one, where you fight a bunch of characters from the Tournament of Power.
Very nice.
Very cool stuff there too. We have the Ichiban Kuji collaboration campaign, which is also something else pretty interesting, if I do say so myself, because with this, you're completing missions and you have to use one of the characters that is going to be one of the Ichiban Kuji figures as your leader to complete these missions, which is very interesting. That would be, it would be LR Godku. Hold on, let me remember this. LR Godku, Int LR Gohan, Tech Future Trunks. Now, I know that's like, bro, there are no options for free to play. Honestly, we have Zamasu Goku, and then we also have Bipan. All of those units, if you use them as your leader, then you can complete the missions for these. Now, interestingly enough, what this actually brings is Dokkan Awakening medals for B-Pan, LR B-Pan. Now, I know that might seem kind of strange for some people because it's like, well, bro, we've had B-Pan awaken for like a fat minute. What's the deal? For newer players, obviously, that is a great way to be able to get B-Pan. And, of course, for people who are brand new to the anniversary, it's a great way to be able to get B-Pan. Because, of course, it can take you a fat minute to be able to get her awakened. Because, of course, you can only do the missions when her event is up. And, obviously, that's only once a week for everybody. So, you can get all of the medals, I believe, in one swift swoop here. So, pretty cool that they did that as well. I know that a lot of people are speculating that a possible B-Pan Easy A could be coming in part 2. I don't know about all that, only because, well, B-Pan will be broken, and she's already really good. So I don't know if they would necessarily give her an Easy A. Sometimes...
Attack and defense 100%.
Yeah.
Let's go.
For real, bro. It'd just be ridiculous. But I know that, like, sometimes they add Easy A's that are like, bro, this unit really didn't need an Easy A, but they just kind of do it for the sake of the hype. And sometimes they really need it. So I hope that that doesn't become the case with Miss B-Pan. We also have all of the Dokkan Fest events up right now. And literally everything that we said from the Countdown campaign is also up now. We did also get the announcement of the different 5 types of support memory in film. We have the red one, the green one, the blue one, the yellow one, and the orange one, I believe, are the different colors there. Interesting. I actually did not see this. We are currently confirming the following problems. Details of a bug when the movie is played after the application started. The image quality is poor on some devices. This bug has been fixed in the newest version 3.1. Oh my gosh, bro. 4. Thank you. 14.3, which is currently open on the App Store. Interesting. I actually did not know that. So yeah, let's see, anything else new? I believe that is basically it. From missions, again, you can get that ticket that we're not exactly sure what it does yet. The redstone has been added to the gift box when the celebration started. 6th anniversary coins are there. All of the events are there. We can also kind of assume as well that in part 2 these story events are going to get updated, because the Roshi one is only 3 stages, which is really stinky, and the Universe 7 one is only 4, and the dual units that we talked about are both only SSR, so it would make sense for them to get Dokkan Awakenings, and then maybe in the potential part 3 they end up getting a burp, they end up getting an Easy A, excuse me. We also did get confirmation as well that the Master Roshi card that we have is also getting a LR, which is really cool. I will be very excited to see how that turns out. This is also kind of another thing that we're assuming that the LR Awakening is going to be in part 2, and then he is going to Easy A in part 3, kind of like how they did with
I hope
Hifir.
he's good.
Yeah, I hope he's good too.
I hope he's good.
Obviously, people have been wanting a LR Master Roshi for a long time. Did not think that the first one would be a Tournament of Power one, I'm going to be honest, but we will definitely take it nonetheless.
I do think it's a good moment, though.
Yeah.
Very good moment.
Oh, definitely, yeah. So yeah, mission rewards are now available for the Ichiban Kuji collaboration event. We had the Mysterious Ritual Gacha with the... of course, the Elder Kai and whatnot. We had the promo images for the Blue Evo Vegeta and the MUI Goku events. And that is, let's see. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this was a pretty big bug here. Let's see. Regarding the passive skill description and active skill activation conditions for some characters, we are planning to change the following 2 types of notation. Do you remember this or no?
That does not sound familiar at all.
Change the notation of the passive skill description. Details of the change for some characters that will trigger a counterattack even when avoiding the enemy's normal attack. The notation, when received, will be deleted from the skill description. Example, before change, counterattack with tremendous power when receiving a normal attack. After change, counterattack with tremendous power against a normal attack.
Oh, okay. I get why they did that then.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So they basically just changed the way that it was worded and changed the notation of active skill activation conditions. Changes can be activated by receiving a certain, a certain number of enemy attacks for active skills. We added the notation more than to the description to the active skill condition. Before the change can be activated when you are attacked 5 times during battle. After the change can be activated when you are attacked 5 times or more during battle. Yeah. So basically, they're just doing small things.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, good stuff. The case is change only in notation. There's no change in passive skill effect or behavior of active skill condition.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Always nice when they're making some small quality of life updates. And besides the banner going up, and as well, the Dokkan events going up, the battlefield also getting a little bit of a promo too, because you're basically fighting all the, well, not all the Universe 6 fighters necessarily, but you're fighting a bunch of people that Universe 7 fought in the Tournament of Power. Literally the first night that the banner was up, we hit top grossing, and I'm not going to lie to you, I was really surprised that they gave it out that quickly, though. It was literally like, I don't know, I want to say like 6 hours after the banner came out, they hit top grossing.
2 or 3.
Yeah, something like that. And then within like 15 minutes or something, they gave out top grossing awards. So
yeah,
very impressive. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, 100%. I'm always glad to see that they ended up basically like you know, I don't know, because I feel like people are always like, where's top grossing? They literally were like, here's top grossing.
What do you mean? JP always gets top grossing quickly. It's global that doesn't.
Have fun with your 7 stones, my guy.
Bro, I'm fine with 7 stones. Just give it to me now.
Nah, I'm clowning you.
I want my stones and I want it now.
Anyway.
Speaking of?
Yes, please. My voice is tired.
Alright. So, Happy New Year's 2021. This is kind of old.
What? Are you sure you're starting on the 17th?
Yeah, this is part 2 for 17th.
Okay, alright, well.
Thanks, Dokkan.
Have at it, broski.
We had Special Missions Part 2, Dragonstone Sale, LR, Jiren GT, of course. No? No.
Oh. I spaced out, spaced back in, and heard Jiren GT, and I was like, got it.
We have the LR Full Power Jiren on Global, the Kai banner, Jiren at Dispo's EZAs, the Pride Trooper story event with the free-to-play casserole, a bunch of story events, or a bunch of Dokkan events are permanently active, and a bunch of Universe Survival Saga story events. I can't speak. This baffles me. The Extreme Challenge campaign for LR Frieza already.
Yeah, that was pretty quick.
I mean, not quick. He was early.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I'll definitely take it though. Bardock's Extreme Z area. The story event for Bardock and Krillin to awaken an EZA them. Oh boy, the worst chain battle in history.
Woo! Yeah, baby. I wasn't waiting for this. Nobody cares. Woo!
Like, people have been saying Global's gotten the short end of the stick for chain battles, but this one, this chain battle. You know how you're supposed to have units that link together well?
Yeah.
I got more points with a run that had my supporter, like supporting team, filled with like units that probably only share Shadowing the Limit.
Huh.
And I still got more points. I hate chain battle.
Yeah, me too.
Anyways.
Go check out our Chain Battle podcast if you want.
There you go. So part 2 missions were live. Elder Kai banner is live. Everything is live. I'm trying to look for something new here. First place. Guess how many stones, Thea?
7?
Yeah, boy.
Let's go.
Thank you, Jiren, for this gracious 7 stones. I appreciate it. Besides that, bunch of stuff regarding. Oh, here we go. Wait, no, where are all these? Basically, everything tied with the challenge campaign for Frieza went. It doesn't show the master post on DBZ Space, but basically everything to get the units. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Zero Mortals planned, Easy A for Saiyan Saga, the Wicked Bloodline Easy A, Lord Slug Easy A. Have you heard the word Easy A yet?
I was just gonna say, bro, my head is spinning with how many times you said Easy A.
Oh, here it is. So yeah, all the events. You all know the units you need for Frieza by now. People have made tons of videos about it, so go check them out, I guess. Sure. Plug?
Oh,
Question mark?
okay.
I'm tired of saying Easy A, so I'm gonna move past all this. A lot of this is just not recycled stuff, but stuff that is just like X event went live. So
Right.
you know. Speaking of new stage for Dokkan, I'm neither Goku nor Vegeta. I'm the one who will crush you.
Yay.
JP ascends to godhood. Global returns to monkey. And I couldn't be happier. Except that banner is doggy doo doo for me.
Yeah, that's true. But are you surprised he came this early?
Yesn't.
Yeah, no, that's a good
Because
idea.
we really do not have much between JP. Like it was either him or Bojack.
That's crazy to think that they're that close, though.
Yeah. And then there's Pycon and Janemba, so.
And those
Yeah,
guys are kind of
Gogeta.
locked in.
Yeah. So yeah, Monkey is coming to Global. Actually, funny enough, the night of this recording.
Oh, cool.
Feels bad.
Hello, monkey.
Besides that, this is an interesting issue that got updated. So it says here, an issue was found with the passive skill description and effect of Orb of Girlish Wishes, Bulma Youth. Expected passive skill effect, medium chance of stunning all enemies, all allies key +2. Measures taken in the Chinese and Korean version adjusted the skill effect, medium chance of all allies key +2 to all allies key +2. So basically, they just separated the medium chance portion from her key passive. So now the passive is basically all allies key +2, hard end, and then it's just medium chance of stunning all enemies. That's basically how our passive is now. Funny enough, people thought this was what was going to bring the medium chance buff to Global.
Oh, I did see something about that, yeah.
I mean, we'll need to see when that comes out, because I'm pretty sure JP just got that under the radar.
Mm-hmm.
So we won't really know very much. But either way, not coming anytime soon now. Or at least it didn't come with us.
Bro,
but besides
why'd you kill their hopes and dreams like that, dude? What the heck?
They deserve it. No,
dang. JP gang rise. No, I'm just
kidding. Bro, what do you mean? I'm returning to Monkey. Speaking of Monkey, the Great Ape GT Vegeta event got teased, and he Monkey.
He do be Monkey, though.
And that's about it. I can't talk about Gogeta's celebration, because it's here.
Yay!
But you know what is here? The segue into the ad.
And we are back.
Ad, give money. Whoops.
I heard the breathe in and I was like, oh, he's about to spit. And then I heard you go, and I was like, it's over. Game over, bro. Game over. Game over, man. Game over.
No, it isn't game over, though. These banners, because they are fire.
Dang,
or are they?
That. Oh, I mean, well, that's what we're here to talk about. I don't know if you're aware.
Exactly.
Are you?
Am I?
I don't know. Are you?
Anyways.
Here's Wonderwall. So we're not gonna get striked.
Why? Oh my goodness.
What, the joke or or just being in pain? Which one are you referring to here?
Yes.
All right. Cool. Gotta love it.
Anyways.
Gotta love it. So let's go ahead and talk about these banners. Who should we start off with?
Hop on the screen share. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, that would also be a good idea. But
let's talk about the current ones. Why not?
Sure. Well, no. Wait. Well, I meant like who first, bro? Goku or Vegeta?
Oh, I mean, we gotta save the best for last, right? So, I guess you start with Vegeta, second fiddle, you know?
Why are you like
Then,
this? All right,
I
we'll
mean,
start with
hey,
Vegeta.
I'm not saying it's my fault, but he don't have the Super Saiyan link.
That's true. That's true. Now,
So he ain't no Super Saiyan.
somehow, before we get into it, though, I wanted to explain a little bit about why we chose
Yeah,
this topic
go
like
ahead.
we always do. Just because, well, I mean, a relevant topic, but these banners have been like super hyped for a while, and obviously. Yeah, mystery banners are always really, really good. There's no denying that. I mean, look at the banners from last year. Oh, hey, that's what we're gonna do in this video. I know, that's crazy, bro.
Wow.
I know, right? So we're gonna compare these a little bit to banners in the past to see if they kind of stack up to banners in terms of like anniversary hype levels. And not just that, we're also obviously going to give our own personal thoughts on these, and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and give our personal thoughts on the Vegeta banner. We have the brand new Golden Frieza and Gohan card, which I will say is very interesting. That they went ahead and did that whole motif with Gohan this year with the Unfeatured unit. Well, again, we'll take a look more at that in a second. But besides them, we had the 350 million download unit, aka the boy STR Vegito. This is, of course, the Goku and Vegeta that go into Super Vegito. We have the brand new Int Blue Evo. We have Kefla. We have Tech Majin Vegeta, the one that pairs with the transforming Super Saiyan 2 Goku. We have the Int LR Cell. We, of course, have the 4th anniversary Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. We have the Tech Hit. And we have MVP 17 and Blue Evo. So right off the bat, what are your thoughts here? What do you think?
So honestly, off of that, I still don't understand why they put this banner. How
Wait, why they put who?
Frieza.
Oh, and they didn't flip it?
Yeah, because I mean, it makes sense that Gohan is on Goku banner, but we also have the regular Dokkan Fest AGF on Goku banner, but this AGF's on Vegeta's banner.
Well, I will say, though, I think you're right in that regard, but I also don't think it makes sense to put Gohan and Piccolo on Vegeta's banner.
Oh, agreed, definitely.
Yeah, so I think it's just kind of like the the better of two evils, I suppose, which is
I
not
guess
really
that's
evil,
fair.
but you know what I mean.
So
The better of two
the
DeBoers, as
Frieza,
it were.
the Frieza is a great unit from what I've
Yes.
heard. Vegito is Vegito. Vegeta is busted. Kefla is an interesting choice for Vegeta's banner, I will say, because
She literally fought Goku, and that was like the whole shtick. Yeah,
yeah,
kind of weird.
Majin Vegeta makes perfect sense. I feel
Right.
Cell also makes sense in a way.
Yeah, because he had a little bit of a scuffle with
Yeah,
Vegeta a couple times.
as I'm saying for Vegeta, it's Vegeta.
Right.
Hit. I mean, to be fair, if we're judging like from like a thematic standpoint, a lot of the time,
Well, kind of, but it's just kind of whatever you think.
yeah. I mean, unit wise, honestly, the outliers are definitely Hit and MVP and Evo.
Yeah.
But
And
at the
AGL
same
Blue.
time,
You're cutting out a little bit.
yeah.
Oh,
Let me
no, you're good. But
take it away from it.
I think it's like, I don't know. It's a little bit hard to judge banners sometimes like this because, of course, a lot of factors are at play here where we have the fact that, well, some of these units are really old. Like MVP 17 and Blue Evo, would you believe it, are like more than 2 years old now, which is crazy to think. But I will say, like, on a personal level, I think that this banner is probably better for me because I have less dupes in Cell. I would like Blue, obviously less dupes in Kefla. I didn't have Vegito until this banner, so that was also exciting to be able to pull him. I don't know why, bro. I just kind of get turned off every time I see the LR Super Saiyan 4s. Like, they're not bad units, and I really enjoy using them. But I'm just like, bro, I just don't care to pull them anymore. I don't know. And I don't even have the rainbow. And I just like, yeah, I just don't care. I would have much rather that been like Vegito and Gogeta. Granted, obviously they weren't going to be on it, but
Yeah.
so I think like overall it is a pretty good choice. I do agree with you that definitely from a thematic standpoint, MVP 17 doesn't really make sense on Vegeta's banner.
Yeah.
And neither does Hit, but they're also just kind of like, I don't know. I mean, cuz it just seems like for the units that didn't really make sense for the theming. Like obviously the Vegeta units are on the Vegeta banner. They just kind of was like, oh, Tournament of Power, we're throwing that boy on there.
That,
So I mean, I definitely respect that at least. Let's move on to Goku's banner because then we
yeah.
can kind of do a little bit of comparativeness. So
Good
we had
idea.
the brand new Ultimate Gohan and Piccolo card. We had the Bootanks that transforms into the LR Buhan. Of course, we have Master Ultra Instinct Goku. We have Fizbeerus. We have the homie Wave Ku, aka the Super Saiyan 2 Goku, who transforms into Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We have SSBK, AGL Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Well, I mean, I guess at SSRI Super Saiyan 1, but you get the point. Then we have the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, of course. We have Int MUI Goku, and we have AGF on this banner. So, this banner, okay. Am I in the minority opinion that this banner is better in terms of like no bias in terms of units or what you have in your box?
You think so?
Or do you think that's incorrect? Only from the perspective of see, I don't know. Like personally, I would probably chuck no, maybe not, because I would definitely not say that AGF is as good as. Well, I don't know. Tech Hit just kind of dampens the whole of their banner.
Ooh.
He makes it a little bit difficult to judge. I mean, I think the really exciting thing about the Goku banner as well is that these units are much newer overall than the units on the Vegeta banner. Obviously, SSBK is a little bit of a more recent unit on JP, and of course, Beerus came out at the beginning of last year, and he has actually not returned that many times. I think he's been
Yeah,
on
he's
one,
been
maybe two banners.
yeah, 1 or 2 banners, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So he's obviously a good unit to return. Of course, Gohan makes sense because he's Goku's son. Of course, Super Saiyan 4 Goku has to be there because it's Goku. Wave Ku is obviously a great choice for that slot. I will say, again, I think for a lot of players, even though I know that UI Goku is literally like perfect for this banner, I know as soon as
Yeah.
people saw him, they were like, oh, bro. Come on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I got you.
Because it's just like, I don't know. I feel like there's some units that the majority of people have pulled. Obviously, the whole shtick is that, I mean, well, with this type of game, people's boxes are, of course, varied. So it is dependent on person to person. But especially AGF has been around for so long that
One of the first category leads too. So.
yeah, I feel like personally, I don't know, like it's so hard to say when a unit shouldn't be put on banners as often, because it's like you have to balance it between new players and old players because obviously players
Yeah.
who don't have him who are newer to the game would like to get him, but for us heads who have been around for a fat minute, it's like that is disgusting.
No, I got you.
And not to mention as well, I think it's also like how often he's been on banners because I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering this, but I feel like AGF has been on a lot of Dokkan Fest banners. It also doesn't help that he was literally just here with the Fizz Frieza too.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because he was here to theme with that map.
I do think while
Yeah.
that does apply to Freeze and also the other units on Vegeta's banner, I feel like the rest of the banner makes up for it from like a standpoint of like it caters both to old and new players because excuse me, units like Fizz Beerus and Blue Kaioken
Mm-hmm.
are like not that much like not that like relevant units that would be on like too many banners in a way,
Mm-hmm.
and definitely people want them. At least I feel. But they have UI and Frieza who are on a lot of banners, but they fill out the banner and, like, say you're rerolling on this, you have a Universe Battle Saga team easily.
That is
or
true.
like a representative team.
The only thing is, though, will newer players be as excited for those older units, considering, like, I don't know. I would think that obviously they would. Well, I mean, I guess to be fair, if you can run them on the Universe 7 team, yeah. But, like, bro, it is kind of insane that a unit with an essay like Frieza is on there with an essay compared to the new UI Goku. You know, like, Frieza's essay might as well be garbage compared to UI Goku's essay.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think as many people are valuing the essays on that high of a level.
That's true. But, I mean, it is fun to obviously, get those pretty animations.
No, that's definitely true.
So, I don't know who I would say's banner is better comparing the two. Obviously, in a second here, we'll talk about just, like, overall hype, like, meeting the hype. I don't know. What do you think? I think it's Goku, but I don't know.
I honestly think both banners are pretty equal for me.
Interesting.
Personally. I feel they both have units that want to make you summon more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, Vegeta has Vegito and Kefla as big standout units.
Right.
But Goku, if you go back to Goku's banner, it has Fizz, Beerus, and Buhan. And it just depends on which kind of, like, units you want to go for, I guess. Makes any sense.
I think...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think, like... Yeah, no, because it's hard to say. Like, I was going to say, I think more people would probably summon for MUI just because I feel like he's more popular. And then that's why they kind of made Vegeta's banner a little bit more exciting with, like, Vegito, because I assume that most people would want Super Vegito over Stinky Buhan.
No, that's fair.
And obviously Kefla is a lot more of an exciting unit than Beerus. Because, I mean, like, not from the perspective of what they do, but I mean just, like, character-wise, you know what I mean? I think most people would rather have Kefla. Am I wrong on that? I don't know. I feel like the general consensus is
oh, yeah, definitely.
that people like Kefla better, at least for that. So, I don't know. I would agree with you, though, that I think that they are pretty equal. Let's compare them to the last couple banners. Well, okay, first off, before we do that, let's just do initial impression. What do you think? What do you think of, like, how do they meet the hype for you, I guess?
Honestly, it depends on the way we're talking, I think, honestly. Because I feel like banner-wise, like, it has 4 really good LRs. And I don't know. While some of the filler units might not be the best, I feel it's more good than bad. So I definitely feel it's worthy of being called an anniversary banner, considering how busted the main units themselves are.
Interesting. But I feel like the how good the main unit is doesn't justify the value of the other units on the banner, though. But maybe that's just me.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, is it right to... Well, I guess, is it right to expect every unit on the banner to be, like, a top-tier unit?
No, definitely not. But, I mean, it is also exciting when that is the case.
I mean, is that ever the case, though?
Well...
Because I'd argue never has every unit on a banner been, like, a top-tier unit in the eyes of the community.
Let's take a look at the past banners and see if we can agree with that, then. Did you like that?
Good
segue?
segue. Very good segue.
Let's go. All right, so Gogeta's banner had Super Saiyan 4. Nothing.
I'm sorry, just looking at the units.
Bro. Yeah, I had Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is well, you see, I am That's already like 50 million points docked off of this banner. But obviously, Blue Gogeta / Base Gogeta is on this. Also, my mic stand is literally falling off my desk, so sorry if you hear that in the background. But wait, Cell is on this banner too?
Yeah.
Get him off of the new one then. What? Okay.
Well, remember, he was the first. He was the first LR anniversary unit, or like download unit rather.
I don't care. Get him off the new one
then. No.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Mr. Kotsky. I appreciate your wise words of wisdom. Obviously, we have the 3rd year anniversary LRs as well. We have the AGL Gogeta chilling down there. We have Fizz Broly. Like I mentioned, Stinky Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. We have STR Omega Shinron. Oh my gosh, that is awful. We have Int Gogeta, and we have
pre-EZA, by the way.
Yeah, pre-EZA.
And STR Gogeta had his EZA at the time, so this was the definitive worst version. Quote,
yeah.
Quote unquote. Ow. Pain.
No, that is pretty disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. Why did we think these banners were good?
Also, keep in mind at the time, Blue Gogeta and Fizz Broly, while on a lot of banners, were still busted units.
That is true. I mean, they still
Cell
are.
and Gogeta, like Cell and Fizz Gogeta, stupid good units.
Yeah.
And it's Gogeta and Vegeta. Let's be honest, that we would have something regardless.
Yeah, that is true. We don't need more fusions. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum.
350 mil happens.
Yeah, for real. So yes, those were all of the units on that banner. The other key thing to keep in mind is that obviously we have to remember when this banner came out. So of course, it is a little bit of a different beast than because if this banner came out today, everybody would laugh at it. 100%. It'd be like, bro.
I'd probably still summon.
Yeah. Is this a joke? Yeah. I mean, well, they would summon for the new unit 100%. But let's compare this time-wise to the new banner. And let's just think about this logically. So.
Yep, I'll let you go first.
So it is also a little bit hard because obviously there have been a lot more like LRs since then. Obviously not even just talking about like the new download units. What I will say,
there has only been 3 Dokkan Fest LRs since that time.
Wait, say that one more time.
There has only been 3 Dokkan Fest LRs released between now and 5th year.
Only who? Wait, the Blue Boys and
Vegito and Buhan.
I thought that there would be more.
Well, remember, Dokkan Fest LRs are only download celebration, anniversary, and those one celebrations nobody cares about.
Interesting. Wait, hold on. What? No, but I
AKA Blue Boys and Go Bros.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I would definitely say that looking at these two banners, I think that these are better than the 5th year ones. Well, let's look at Vegito here, because, hold on, I just realized we didn't even look at him yet. Vegito's banner is so much better, though.
Yeah.
Vegito was Tech Vegito, the AGL Trunks, AGL Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Int Super Saiyan Vegito, the one from the 3rd year anniversary, Tech Transforming Trunks, AGL Transforming Zamasu, Fused Zamasu. Oh my gosh, my mic just fell. Sorry if you heard that. I caught it though. AGL, Fizz Blue Vegito, Fizz Vegito, the Super Saiyan 1, the Category Majin Buu Saga lead one, Transforming Buu, and there you go, you just heard it fall. AGL SR Zamasu.
See, this banner I feel stacks up a lot better
Mm-hmm.
with the new banners.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we're looking at this logically, go back to Gogeta's banner real quick.
Mm-hmm.
If we're being honest, after Fizz Broly, the rest of the units are quote-unquote fodder units,
Mm-hmm.
which most experienced players probably don't want, but good for newer players.
Right.
Not that they're bad at all. But then you have Vegeto's banner, where the only two fodder units I'd say would be Fizz Super Vegeta, which I still don't have, and SDR Super Boo.
Mm-hmm.
And on the newer banners, there's only 2 to 3 throwaway units.
That's an interesting way to put it, but I guess you are correct. Interesting. Who would you say are the throwaway units then?
Oh, on these banners, definitely UI and in Frieza.
Interesting. And then obviously MVP 17 and Blue Evo?
And I would also consider Hit there.
Which is kind of weird, but yeah, because it's like, bro, I guess the two units that are comparable here are literally SSBK and Hit between these banners, but that's like comparing a flaming dumpster fire to like, I don't know, royalty.
Top 10 TUI, yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty disgusting.
It's weird. It feels like Hit isn't like shared with a unit on this banner almost.
Did he fight SSBK? I don't actually remember. I feel like he didn't fight Goku in that form specifically.
Well, I mean, either way, because like how I see it is Gohan, like the new Gohan is comparable to the Frieza, even though they both become Gohan. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Bootanks is comparable to Vegeta, obviously. Goku to Vegeta. Beerus, I feel, is comparable to Kefla.
Mm-hmm.
They're released around the same time. Goku, Vegeta, the Majin Vegeta, and Super Saiyan 3 Goku are literally both from the same anniversary.
Right.
Or not the anniversary, you know what I mean? And then, I don't know. Blue Kaioken, I feel like, doesn't really correlate with Hit. If that makes any sense.
I mean, I think it was literally just, and I'm not saying this to like devalue your point. I'm just saying I think it was just because they were like Tournament of Power, throw that boy on there.
Probably.
But you're right though. I mean, I don't know, because that's the thing, right? That is so hard with banners is that we really don't know how they take into consideration units to put on the banner. Like, do they just pick names out of a hat and then chuck them on there, or do they like take into consideration how good the unit is? Do they take into consideration how many times they've been back on a banner? Do they take into consideration counterparts, theming, stuff like that? Because obviously there is a ton of factors that you could incorporate into making a banner like this. So it's hard to say, what is the exact thing. All right. So I would definitely say here actually, and that kind of surprises me that I think that the 6th-year anniversary banners here take the cake. I think it is also a little bit harder to kind of judge because of course there are definitely more category leads out now and a lot more like better category leads, I guess.
No, that's fair.
And they're just more exciting to see. Like, bro, seeing Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Fizz Vegito Blue on an anniversary banner, I don't know, bro. That's like almost criminal.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the 4th-year anniversary banners though while we're at it.
I kind of forgot there was 4th year. I thought we were going right to 3rd year. Whoops.
Bruh. Actually, I don't think we have those banners on hand, unfortunately. But I feel like since obviously the 4th year,
this banner's already looking great.
yeah, since this banner or this celebration is a little bit more like recent, obviously I think that it's a little bit more fair to compare it than the 3rd-year one. But on the UI Goku, holy cow, Super Saiyan 4 Goku banner, we have the Int LR Vegito, the 3rd-year one. We have the Transforming AGL Goku. We have the Int UI Goku. Why is he on another anniversary banner? Jiren. AGF is on another anniversary. Bro, this is like criminal. We have STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Then, interestingly enough, we have 3 non-Dokkan Fest units. That being they really put Fizz Super Saiyan 2 GT Kid Goku on here. That is literally criminal. Not even actually criminal.
This is This was before they started adding like newer units to the anniversaries. Like for these, because remember, third year didn't have any new units.
Kayvon, I'm gonna be honest, bro. It doesn't matter. He sucks.
Well, remember, he did just get
he
a
doesn't
DUI.
actually suck. No, not allowed. Illegal. Yeah, shut down, bro. Sit down. No, I'm just kidding.
So he's definitely better than 60, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm only half kidding.
What?
Dun, 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 dun. But also the other two units, by the way, are Tech Kaioken and AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku. I know we didn't actually mention them. Vegeta's banner, though, was the third year Gogeta, Transforming Frieza, SSBE.
Those door back.
Yeah, MVP 17. He's also back. Turles, AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Bro, they really put AGL GT Trunks on an anniversary banner. That is probably the lowest of the low. Wait, what?
He did get his awakening.
I don't care. He's awful. He's trash.
Yeah, he's actually not like he's not that great.
I think you mean like literally the rotting banana peel in my garbage is more valuable than that Trunks, bro. We also have we have the Fizz Gallicum Vegeta, and then we also have the STR Majin Vegeta. That's right, because these anniversary units used to do a thing where they would introduce dual unfeatured units on their banner, and then they would awaken the ones from the year previous.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay, so for the time,
I don't know about for the time, because that's a hard one. I feel like even for the time, these units had been definitely on quite a few banners.
True.
Pearl, though, I feel is pretty desirable.
That I can definitely agree with. I find it ridiculous that these, like, there are literally 2 units on each of these banners that are on the new ones. I feel like that's wrong. Am I wrong on that?
I definitely understand. Looking back at it, it's very weird how they're that reoccurring.
I mean, it makes sense for theming, but that just goes to show you how old they are.
True. So it does go to show also how Dokkan's power creep hasn't really gone wildly out of proportion, where these units are still very usable to this day.
That is true. I didn't even really think of that, I'm going to be honest, but you are definitely right.
Who stood the test of time? Everyone.
Everyone is here. Do 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 do.
I feel like for the time, if I had to guess, like the outstanding units, probably Goku and Frieza, and then the third year LRs.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe UI and Jiren too, which is crazy to think about now.
Jiren, sorry, I just got some BTSD there, bro.
Yeah, I don't really know, honestly. This is 2 years ago. I can't remember.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely think that is a little bit... I understand it's themed to the Tournament of Power, but bro, them being on the anniversary banner from 2 years ago and they're on this new one, that kind of... Bro, hold on. If you think about it, wait. How many units do we have on this banner? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3/10 of this banner, both of them, are the 4th anniversary again.
Yeah, fair.
When you think about it like that, that's kind of rough.
I mean, also keep in mind, if we're going back to 4th year.
Yeah.
This is 4 Dokkan Fest LRs versus 2, with the same amount of featured units.
That is true. I wonder, why do you think they stopped doing that?
Wait, pardon, I'm stuffing my face. What?
Why did they stop doing the thing with the unfeatured units? Just because it's more exciting to have Dokkan Fest?
What do you mean exactly?
Like, why did they stop having the non-Dokkan Fest units debut on the banner? In terms of, like... Or, well, I guess they still do with the new unit, but why did they stop doing the awakening thing for some of those units.
Well, I think the weird thing is that I don't think 5th year had any really relevant awakening either. I guess it's probably because there's no unit like that could be themed with it to get an awakening. Because most Universe Survival Saga units have awakenings, like and Rep 7 units too. So I mean, to solve it, they probably just made new units to awaken them from the event.
No, that's fair. Interesting. Okay, well, what is our general consensus?
Personally, I prefer.
Finish your thought first.
Yeah, just finish my thought. Like, I was gonna say, I personally prefer the new way of doing it, which is just like a new unfeatured unit, and not 3 unfeatured units per banner, like on 4th year.
Agreed.
Because technically, that makes it a 10. Think about it this way: that's a 10 unit banner, with only 7 of them being Dokkan Fests.
Yeah, no, that is pretty gross.
Yeah. But general consensus, honestly, I feel the banners just keep getting better every year.
Yeah.
The quote unquote filler units, even though you did make a good point with these, like some of these units being on
4th year 2, baby.
It's definitely that was a higher time in Dokkan.
What, 4th year or 4th year 2?
4th year. Not that 5th year was bad, obviously.
I see.
But no, like, I definitely feel the banners just keep getting better because the quote-unquote filler units definitely, like, they're still good units. And think about it this way. We're seeing MVP 17 and Blue as filler units. But back on the 4th year banner, they were probably the premium units on the banner.
No, that is true.
So to think of the premium from 2 years ago being the fodder of now, and they're still great units regardless, I feel it just shows the banners are definitely good. That's my consensus.
Except for Tech Hit.
Give him an easy A, just give him defense. That's all he needs.
He's literally
he came out on such a horrible time. Can we just say it was when the game was full on offense, and then right after he released, they switched to a defensive meta.
And it didn't help when he was like his timing of release, not even in the meta, just like in general.
Yeah.
His release for global and JP, no less.
Because Mans can put up some good numbers, especially with support. He just takes a hit like a wet paper towel.
This is facts.
Yeah, do you have any closing thoughts?
I wish he was better. Because literally the only Dokkan Fest hit, and he is just like terrible. You know, was a take that I saw.
I just can't tank. I hate it.
Yeah. You know, it was a take that I saw that I was like very sad to hear, because I was like, bro, we literally have an LR of them. What do you mean?
What's that?
Someone was like, at least, because you know how the whole thing with Hit being made was that like it was a poll, like, oh, who should we make a Dokkan Fest of? And it was like Hit, Killer, Khalifa. I saw someone say, well, at least the Dokkan Fest unit that turned out to be trash wasn't Killer Khalifa. And I was like, that is like, I know that's just an opinion, but that is the worst take I've ever heard, bro. We literally have AGL LR killing Khalifa from probably their biggest moment when they weren't Kefla in the Tournament of Power. We have base form versions of them. We have Super Saiyan versions of them. We have Super Saiyan 2 and Berserk versions of them. We even have a Berserk Super Saiyan 2, no less. And all of those units are good. Maybe some of the free-to-play units are a little bit lower on the tier list, but nonetheless. Huh?
That's what I've realized. We need a new hit.
Yeah,
Dokkan Fest or not, we just need a new hit, bro.
That's the moral of this video, is that we need new hit. Yep. That's the conclusion we've come to from looking at. And also,
if we find that tweet, I will personally knock on their door and give them a stern talk.
I don't remember if it was a tweet or if someone said it in a VC. If you're watching this video, speak up in the comments so we can clown on you. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Exactly.
All right, cool.
Well, with that, do you have any closing words?
No, that is just about all that I've got. I think my final general consensus on this banner is probably that they do live up to the hype. I mean, overall, I think that they are very exciting. Yeah, those two guys. Like, I don't know why. Like, I almost have more of a problem with them two than SSBE and MVP 17. I don't get it, but I don't know.
They did come out later, so they are technically the better units.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I will say on a personal level, I am very satisfied with the banners from the perspective of, I mean, well, obviously the main featured unit, but the fact that Vegito and Buon are on there are very exciting for me personally because I pulled neither of them during their initial celebration, and I did actually end up getting Vegito. Yeah, so very excited to, maybe try and get Buhan, but Vegito is definitely a unit that I want. I didn't get SSBK either on his debut banner, so that's also a pretty exciting unit for me. I don't have many Beerus dupes. My Majin Vegeta, I think, has like 1 dupe now, and so does my Kefla, which are also units that I really like, and both of those were a little bit lacking in the dupe department. So I will say overall, I am pretty excited. I will say though, they better not put selling Gohan on another banner for like a year, bro. After this,
I don't. That's the thing. I don't know if they'll be on 6th year, because...
You mean 7th year?
Yeah, 7th year. Because how it should be is Vegito and Vegito and Buhan, and then the 400 million download celebration LRs.
Or whatever they call the worldwide campaign this time, yeah.
Worldwide 2.
Worldwide 2. Earth 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I agree with you. I do think I will say my final thought is that I definitely think though that Buhan and Vegito are more exciting than Gohan and Cell, and that's not necessarily character. That's more so just what the cards do.
Oh no, I can agree with that.
Yeah, so
I do feel like they deserve to be on the banner though.
We'll have to start talking after this video. No, I'm just kidding. No, I agree with you.
And myself, no dupes. I want dupes.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Are you satisfied with these banners from a personal level?
Oh, definitely. I'm saving for... I might do 1 multi on Gogeta on Global, and then saving all the way till 6th year.
Nice. Good stuff, bro. All right. I'm going to go to sleep now. Not actually. But I'm going to go into hibernation because I'm sure you've been here. I'm really tired right now, but I've been vibing. I've been enjoying this video, so I hope you guys in the comments... Yeah, I'm vibing. But regardless... hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, let us know your thoughts on these banners in the comment section below. I know I have seen some people be like, "Oh," and I know some people have been like, "Eh." So definitely let us know what you think in the comment section below. What I'm actually gonna do though is fix my mic stand because I'm currently holding it.
Ooh, good idea.
Cool. I'm glad that it broke during a recording. Of course it did.
Fun.
Alright, anyway, I'm gonna go call the repairman. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, stay safe out there, and from all of us here at the Extreme Z Podcast, we will see you in the next one.
Take it easy, please. Bye.